Today, I bring you a true story of unbreakable spirit, injustice turned to triumph, and the power of hope against all odds. This is the incredible real-life journey of Anthony Ray Hinton, a man who spent 30 years on death row for crimes he did not commit, yet walked out not broken, but blazing with forgiveness and purpose. Buckle up. This story will grip your heart, challenge your soul, and leave you inspired to face your own storms. Let's dive in. 1985, Alabama, the arrest. Anthony Ray Hinton, a 29-year-old black man, working nights at a warehouse, literally padlocked inside to prove his whereabouts. Suddenly, police burst in. They arrest him for 2 murders he doesn't even know about. His first thought, why me? The evidence? A faulty ballistics test claiming bullets came from his mother's old revolver. Later, proven impossible. No fingerprints, no eyewitnesses, nothing but racial bias and a public defender who didn't even believe in him. The trial? A complete sham. The judge and jury? Stacked against him. Prosecutors painted him as a monster, ignoring his clean record and his faith. "You're going down," they sneered. And down he went, sentenced to death by electric chair. Imagine hearing the words, death row, while being innocent. Imagine your world collapsing in an instant. As he's led away in chains, Anthony whispers, "God, why? What did I do?" Holman Prison, life on death row. Holman Correctional Facility. A 5 by 7 foot cell, 30 feet from the execution chamber. The smell of burning flesh drifting through the vents after executions. Over 30 long years, Anthony hears 54 men die. Their last words, their final screams, the electric buzz. Most men break. Many lose their minds. But Anthony makes a vow. They can take my freedom, but they will not kill my spirit. Imagination, his only escape. Locked up 23 hours a day, he constructs a world of imagination. He dines with Queen Elizabeth, sipping tea in Buckingham Palace. He steps up to bat in the World Series, hitting a grand slam for the Braves. He walks red carpets with Halle Berry and Sandra Bullock. Not delusions, armor. "My body is here," he says, "but my mind is free." Pause for a moment. What would you dream to survive darkness like that? Loss, rage, and the turning point. His mother, the light of his life, dies in 2002. He can't attend her funeral. He collapses with grief. Rage boils. Despair whispers, "Give up." One night, he hears a fellow inmate crying over his mother's death. Anthony reaches out. "I know your pain." That moment changes everything. He starts a death row book club. Inmates share tattered copies of Mandela and Martin Luther King. Even a Ku Klux Klan member's son joins. Henry convicted of lynching, becomes Anthony's friend. Anthony forgives him. "Hate put us here," he says softly. "Love will set us free." Even in the shadow of death, hearts begin to soften. The fight for justice. Years pass. 10, 20, 28. Anthony refuses to accept a plea deal. "I'm innocent. I want freedom or nothing." Then Brian Stevenson enters his life. A relentless attorney with the Equal Justice Initiative. Together, they expose the bogus ballistics. Independent experts prove the bullets never matched. But Alabama drags its feet. Racism, politics, resistance. Still, Anthony repeats to himself, "One day the sun will shine on me." Climax. The Supreme Court steps in, 2014. A miracle. The U.S. Supreme Court rules unanimously that his trial was unconstitutional. Alabama must retry him or release him. They fight, stall, resist, but truth is stronger. April 3rd, 2015. After 3 decades, Anthony Ray Hinton steps out of prison a free man. No apology, no compensation, at least not at first. But he looks up, breathes the open air, and smiles. The sun does shine. Life after freedom. Anthony doesn't hide or retreat. He travels the world speaking about injustice, forgiveness, and resilience. "I forgave the man who wrongfully convicted me," he says. "Not for him, for me." His memoir, The Sun Does Shine, becomes an Oprah Book Club pick. Millions read his words. Millions feel his message. The message. Anthony Ray Hinton teaches us, life is unfair, but your response is your power. Darkness cannot take your hope unless you surrender it. Your mind can remain free, even in a cage. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's ultimate strength. If he endured 30 years on death row and emerged with love in his heart, what can't you overcome? Thank you for joining Positive and Happy Life. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Comment below, what challenge are you facing, and how will you overcome it? Until next time, stay positive, stay hopeful, and remember, the sun does shine.